Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Askell Terry Henry, live and direct to you tonight, man. Right now it is 1:44 in the morning. I was sleeping. I woke up. I said, "Let me get to work, man." I started doing some work. I got my laptop in front of me, my iPad. I got everything. I'm doing some work, but I want to talk to you all because since I started this podcast, everybody, and I say everybody and their grandmother want to open a business of some sort. And I just want to go into detail. I say I'm tired of being a nice guy because I'm getting like 400 calls a day. I don't answer them all, but I'm getting all these calls from people, and everybody wants to open a business, and everybody don't have what it takes to open a business. Let me explain something to you. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can. Opening a business is not for everybody. Opening a business is not for everybody. If I gotta loan you money to open your business, you calling me about your business idea and some investment opportunity that you have, or you want me to increase your business by passing out my clients to you, you are not ready to be in business. If I got to give you money for your business to operate, you are not ready to be in business. If your business success depends on the dependency of my clients, me sending clients your way, and you piggybacking off of my clients and my customers, you are not ready to be in business. Some of you are just too lazy. You're not even a good employee to want to be in business, And I got to just break this down to you because I want you to really think before you call and before you operate about being in business. Is this you? Do you fit this category? Some of you are not good employees. You don't show up to work on time, ahead of time. You miss days. You call in sick when you want to. You do all these things, but you want to run a company. And when you don't realize that you don't have the type of work ethic that it takes, that requires to be a boss. You are complaining about working an extra 10 hours a week. You work 40, he may call you in for overtime on a weekend, and you complain about your weekends. No, being a boss, we working 80 plus. We wake up, like right now, it's 1:45 in the morning. We wake up and we go to work. I'm still going to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning getting my guys off. We go to work. We work all day long. I didn't come in the house until 10 o'clock. Some of us sacrifice our families behind owning businesses. So I'm just trying to break it down to you, man. What I want to give you all the requirements of being a boss. You say, and you a multi-millionaire. You got this, you got that, and your life is good. Okay, well, let me tell you about my life and what it takes to be a boss. So that way you can see if you have what it takes to be a boss. Because you're going to spend more time at the company working than you're going to have for your sleeping. A lot of you want to sleep all the time. A lot of you want to party. It ain't going to be no partying. A lot of you want to smoke. You want to go smoke your weed, your drink, your cigars. Well, my boss is doing it. Well, your boss put in time to get where he is, and then he probably started doing the foolishness later. But he didn't start off that way. Otherwise, he don't have a successful multi-millionaire business. Some of you want to enjoy life way more than you want to hustle. Um, Bosses work on average way more than the employees. You just don't see it. You think your boss is enjoying life and it's easy for him. I got some workers now. I got people that not just workers but partners that I partner with in different fields. And I laugh because a couple of them say I want to own a business, or I almost started my own business, and I don't discourage them. But in my head, I'd be like, man, you don't even have what it takes to own a business because you don't even talk to people good. You can't even get along with employees. Um, you didn't fell out with 10, 15 different people, and you swear up and down it's everybody else's fault, not realizing it's yours. But I just let you stay where you are and remain dumb. Um, some people in their marriages behind work. I mean, like seriously, that's how serious it is. I remember when I first started my business, and I worked so much, but I had a business to run, and me and my wife at the time went on a family vacation, and we got to San Antonio, and we was there out to eat at a restaurant. Literally had just got there, and we was there maybe an hour, and we was at the restaurant waiting on our food, and I got a phone call for a big job for like 15 grand. Guess what? We packed up our trip We came back. I did the job, made that 15 grand, and then went back on vacation. That's being a boss. So some of you don't understand what it takes to be a boss. Some of you trying to be nice. Being nice ain't gonna work. You trying to be nice. You don't have the guts that it takes to be a boss. You gonna have to tell your mama no sometime, your sister no, your spouse no, your brother no. No, I can't do it. No, I don't want to do it. No, it ain't gonna work for me at this time because the finances I have is for my business. Even though they're crying and they really need it, well, I need it to survive because I can't help you until I help myself. So that's being a boss. And some of you just don't have what it takes. I deal with so many people that's so yellowback. They are so every want to be nice to everybody. I had an old secretary, still killing herself, trying to have a cleaning company. 5 6 years later, still ain't even making a dime to support herself. Barely making it, struggling, complaining every day, back hurting, feet hurting. It's just sad. And I've been telling her for years, you need to just give it up. Go get you a job, go do something else, find you another profession because this one ain't working. But they swear up and down that I'm hating or I don't want to help you. Okay. Being a boss is not for everybody and it's not for the faint of heart. You think you just gonna start a business and put your name on the internet and all of a sudden, voila, you're gonna become successful, huh? You listening to all these stories of all these people on the internet selling you wet dreams, trying to sell you magazines, books, pamphlets, sell you all these ebooks and all kind of things, and you think that by listening to them that you just gonna automatically become successful on the internet. Okay, well I'll let you keep believing that because you're not gonna sit behind a computer screen and just everything just fall in your lap. There's gonna be immense amount of work. On top of you have to know everything about your business. You ain't even ready to be cutthroat. Uh, Man, when I first started my moving company, this was about 20 years ago. Imagine you starting a business and people is cutthroat in the other field. You want to be lovey-dovey and nice, but people is cutthroat. I was in Lafayette, Louisiana, and I was still a little hoodlum, but I was cutthroat. And I wanted to start a business, and they had about 6 other moving companies in the area. Well, guess what? One night, my cousin was a hoodlum. He was a serious hoodlum. He bless God that he didn't change his life, and he owned his own trucking company also now. But man, I sent them out, man, on a mission to cut ties, man. So that way, whenever the people got to work the next day, they couldn't even go to work because their ties was cut. So guess what? My phone rung off the hook that day because they couldn't go to work and they had to call the next moving company. That's what I mean, cutthroat. You know, you can say what you want to say. You can sugarcoat it, play games if you want to. But there's some cutthroat MFers out here that ain't gonna play no games with you. They will call a board on you, the health inspector. Man, if you got a restaurant, they will sabotage you, put trash behind your building, and call on you. You got to be cutthroat, man. And if you ain't cutthroat, if you ain't built to be a boss, you don't need to be a boss. You need to be a worker and let the boss deal with it. Go get you a trade or a skill and just sit down somewhere and work. Who I don't know who started this whole phase. Like it's something wrong with just being a worker. Like there is nothing wrong with being a worker. Matter of fact, let me let you know something. Do you know that the vice president, not even the president, but the vice president of the Salvation Army brings home $40 million a year? The vice president, he's a worker. The vice president of Google brings home about 800 million a year. Vice president. Some of the top executives there making over $1 million a year, and they way down the food chain. Like whoever said there was something wrong with just being a top of the line worker for a company. Some of you don't even have the skills to even talk to people well. I talk to you every day. You don't. They call me up. Ask Terry Henry. I want you to help me open a business. Okay. Well, what you want to open? What you thinking about? Well, I don't know yet. I just know I want to be a business owner. You ain't ready to open a business. Some of them call me up. They got an idea of what they want to do. Some of them call me up. They got 20 different ideas of what they want to do. Talking about 7 streams of income and all kind of other foolishness when you don't even have one steady stream of income. You ain't ready to open a business. You opening a business and being a business owner is a lifestyle. I am not a business owner. I want to correct you. I'm an investor. I didn't bypass the business owner. I do not work in my business. You won't catch me doing anything in my business except making money at this point. Because I take the money that I make from my business and I invest it in other things. So you have four different styles. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. You have the worker, which is where a lot of you are at now. Then you have the entrepreneur, which is part two, the entrepreneur. That's where you all want to be. You want to be a business owner. You're trying to get to the next level. You move from a worker to entrepreneur. Now, let me explain something to you. An entrepreneur is only a high paid worker. That's all it is, because you're still working in your business. You're a high paid worker. The next step is an investor. That's when you not working in the business. I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm not there. I hire me a CEO or a vice president or executive to run the business, or I go play golf, I go fishing, I go on vacation, I chill with my family, and my business makes money even when I'm sleeping. Then the last stage is where I'm trying to be at. It's called a philanthropist. That's where I donate back. I'm constantly giving because I'm making so much money, which I'm kind of 50-50 now. I'm a philanthropist and an investor. My back kind of hurt, but a philanthropist and an investor. But at stage 4, you become all the way a philanthropist, meaning that people call you when the judges want to run for office. I know because I just donated $1,500 to one. But when the judges want to run the office, they contact you. Well, we need some money for our campaign. When the congressmen want to run for office, when the politicians are trying to run for office, and you can't support one, you have to support both of them because you don't know who's gonna win and you don't know when you're gonna need them. Um, it's I'm not even gonna waste time explaining that to you because that's a whole nother level of the game that you won't even understand, and 99.9% of y'all won't even see. Even if you open a business, you won't even get to that level. So we're gonna stay here with the entrepreneurship. So back to what I was saying before I get off of here. Entrepreneurship is a lifestyle. If you can't talk to customers, you can't talk to employees, you don't work well with others, you don't get along with people. I hear people all the time, I can't stand people. Well, you racist against white, black, homosexuality, fat people, white people. You see a black dude with a white woman, you see a white dude with a black woman, whatever. You see anything that's going to make you cringe and don't sleep at night, guess what? You're not ready for business because your business may be contingent on the very people you don't like. So, I mean, I just wanted to break it down because everybody's calling me to ask Terry Henry. You email me at asklterryhenry@gmail.com. You know, you can call me. Some of you got my number and it's posted on here. But at the same time, when you call me, listen to this speech very well. When you call me, make sure you know what you want to do. Please have you a business plan, have you an objective, have you some money to invest in yourself. Don't waste time because I'm charging for my time. I'm charging. I told them I went down. I'm charging $60 for 30 minutes of my time. $60 for 30 minutes of my time. Most people that call don't even take 30 minutes, but I'm charging you $60 for 30 minutes of my time. That's Cash App, Zelle, or Venmo. If you don't have it, don't call because I don't have time to talk to you for free to waste my time when 90% of you all don't have your stuff together. But for the ones who do and the ones who are serious and focused, I can help you. I can help you not only build your business and make it a success, but I can also help you with your business credit and build that up so that way you can go get the $500,000 loan. But even with that being said, you still have to have your business together. And you won't have a successful business. I can go, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. Ask Terry Henry. I can help you build your business credit, get you a $500,000 loan, and if you don't have your business affairs in order and know about your taxes, your ratios, your workers' comp, your insurances, and all these other things, whenever they go to increase your business and build your business, or they do an audit or whatever, you're going to lose it in 6 months. I've watched people that I've helped got money. My cousin had $340,000 he got, and he lost it in 6 months because a person that never had money don't know what to do with it. Ask Terry Henry, man. I'm going to keep you blessed.